Or officially an astronaut.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I went to the zoo yesterday. Now I'm a koala bear.
If my grandmother had wheels, she would have been a bike. You know what? You know, what? It doesn't make any sense what you said. It's a different recipe.
I mean, it's always if, right? If my mom had balls, she would be my dad. So.
Pop star Katy Perry and 5 other trailblazing women soared into the sky Monday aboard a Blue Origin rocket, marking the first all-female spaceflight in over 6 decades.
All right. So what is the idea here exactly? Am I supposed to clap or something for this shit? So do these elite folks not get the problem here with this garbage? The idea of them taking this trip on this super expensive rocket that is produced by this company that is owned by the world's premier robber baron, not billionaire, robber baron. Yeah, Jeff Bezos, who also owns this other company called Amazon, which in terms of carbon emissions is right up there among the top companies. Is absolutely egregious when it comes to worker rights. Working conditions at Amazon are just so batshit crazy that workers often don't get time to take toilet breaks and are often forced to urinate in water bottles. Now, even if you separate the man from the idea and play the devil's advocate here, there are a bunch of problems with this concept of space tourism for the elites. Now, according to the World Inequality Report from 2022, when these elites take a single trip to space, just for a few minutes, they release more carbon emissions than the carbon emissions per person released by the world's poorest 1 billion people throughout their lifetime. I'm going to go as far as to say that climate change and environmental degradation are a class issue. Now, according to Oxfam, the world's richest 1% of people release as much of emissions as the world's poorest 5 billion people combined. Now, just try to wrap your head around this. The world's richest 1% of folks release as much of emissions as the world's poorest 5 billion people, or bottom 2/3 of humanity combined.
In an interview after landing back on Earth, Katy Perry said she felt
Super connected to love. So connected to love. I think this experience has shown me you never know how much love is inside of you, like how much love you have to give, and how loved you are until the day you launch.
I just don't know how to respond to this. Bitch, please, just shut the front door and spare me. All of this love that you have, just show some of that love, just a teeny tiny bit, to all of those kids being burnt alive in Gaza as we speak. You have so much of celebrity power, and you just don't want to use that to raise your voice for stuff that is important. So we're not going to listen to all of this bullcrap that you want to say to us. All of these half-wits who've been saying that this is such a feminist achievement. This spacecraft had an all-female crew. This is such a great thing for humanity. Dude, you're so full of shit. This is exactly the problem, the biggest problem with Western Karen feminism. And I'm not going to delve into all of the problems with this argument. I'm just going to leave you with a picture and you decide for yourselves.